Yes, now we are live, Prabhuji and Mataji. When you're ready, kindly start the recitation with invocation prayers, please.
Sure.
Am I doing the Bengali,
I'll,
Prabhuji? Or?
I will read. I will do the Bengali.
Oh, okay, Prabhuji. Okay. Om
Om
Namo
Namo Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya. Om
Om Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya. Okay. Text 1. Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Balo api yad anugrahat Tarennana mata graha Vyaptam Siddhanta Sagaram.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. I offer my obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even an ignorant child can swim across the ocean of conclusions about the ultimate truth, which is full of the crocodiles of various theories.
Krishnot-kirtana ghana nartana kala pato jani brajita sad bhaktavali hamsa chakra madupa shreni vihara spadam karnanandid kaladhanvir vahatu me jivha maru prangane Shri Chaitanya Daya Nide Tava Lasal Leela Sudha Swardhuni.
O my merciful Lord Chaitanya, may the nectarian Ganges waters of your transcendental activities flow on the surface of my desert-like tongue. Beautifying these waters are the lotus flowers of singing, dancing, and loud chanting of Krishna's holy name, which are the pleasure abodes of unalloyed devotees. These devotees are compared to swans, ducks, and bees. The rivers flowing produces a melodious sound that gladdens their ears.
3. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Sri Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra and all glories to the devotees of Lord Gauranga.
Text 4. Tritiya Shlokera Arthakari Vivarana Vastu Nirdesha Rupa Mangala Charana.
Let me describe the meaning of the third verse of the first 14. It is an auspicious vibration that describes the absolute truth.
Text 5. Yad Advaitam Brahmopanishadi Tad Apyasya Tanubha Ya Atmantaryami Purusha Iti So Ashyamsa Vibhavaha Shadaishwaryai Purno Ya Iha Bhagavan Sa Swayam Ayam Na Chaitanyat Krishnat Jagati Para Tattvam Param Iha.
What the Upanishads describe as the impersonal Brahman, is but the effulgence of his body, and the Lord, known as the Supersoul, is but his localized plenary portion. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, full with 6 opulences. He is the absolute truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him.
Brahma Atma Bhagavan Anuvadatena Anga Prabha Amsha Swarupatina Videya Chinna.
Impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead are 3 subjects, and the glowing effulgence, the partial manifestation, and the original form are their 3 respective predicates.
Anuvada Age Pache Videya Stapana Sai Artha Kahishu Na Shastra Vivarana.
A predicate always follows its subject. Now I shall explain the meaning of this verse according to the revealed scriptures.
Swayam Bhagavan Krishna Vishnu Paratattva Purna Gnana Purnananda Parama Mahatva.
Krishna, the original form of the personality of Godhead, is the summum bonum of the all-pervading Vishnu. He is all perfect knowledge and all perfect bliss. He is the supreme transcendence.
Ananda Sutta Bali Andre Bhagavate Ghai Sai Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
He whom Srimad Bhagavatam describes as the son of Nanda Maharaja, has descended to earth as Lord Chaitanya.
ಪ್ರಕಾಶ ವಿಶೇಷತೆನ ಧಾರೆತಿನ ನಾಮ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಆರ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಭಗವಾನ್.
In terms of his various manifestations, he is known in three features called the impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and the original personality of Godhead.
ವದಂತಿ ತತ್ತತ್ವವಿದಃ ತತ್ವಂ ಯಜ್ಞಾನಂ ಅದ್ವಯಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮೇತಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮೇತಿ ಭಗವಾನಿತಿ ಶಬ್ದತೆ.
Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth say that it is non-dual knowledge and is called impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead.
ತಾಂಡ್ರ ಅಂಗೇರ ಶುದ್ಧ ಕಿರಣ ಮಂಡಲ ಉಪನಿಷತ್ ಕಹೆ ತಾಂಡ್ರೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಸುನಿರ್ಮಲ.
What the Upanishads call the transcendental, impersonal Brahman is the realm of the glowing effulgence of the same Supreme Person.
ಚರ್ಮ ಚಕ್ಷೆ ದೇಕೆ ಐಚೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ನಿರ್ವಿಶೇಷ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಮಾರ್ಗೆ ಲೈತೆ ನಾರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣೇರ ವಿಶೇಷ.
As with the naked eye, one cannot know the sun except as a glowing substance. Merely by philosophical speculation, one cannot understand Lord Krishna's transcendental varieties.
ಯಸ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭಾ ಪ್ರಭವತೋ ಜಗತ್ ಅಂಡಕೋಟಿ ಕೋಟಿಶ್ವಶೇಷ ವಸುಧಾದಿ ವಿಭೂತಿ ಭಿನ್ನಂ ತದ್ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ನಿಷ್ಕಲಂ ಅನಂತಂ ಅಶೇಷಭೂತಂ ಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಆದಿಪುರುಷಂ ತಮಹಂ ಭಜಾಮಿ.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is endowed with great power. The glowing effulgence of his transcendental form is the impersonal Brahman, which is absolute, complete, and unlimited, and which displays the varieties of countless planets with their different opulences in millions and millions of universes.
ಕೋಟಿ ಕೋಟಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡೇಯೇ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮೇರ ವಿಭೂತಿ ಸೈ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಗೋವಿಂದೇರ ಹಯ ಅಂಗ ಕಾಂತಿ.
Lord Brahma said, the opulences of the impersonal Brahman spread throughout the millions and millions of universes. That Brahman is but the bodily effulgence of Govinda.
ಸೈ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಬಾಜಿ ಆಮಿ ತೇ ಹೋ ಮೋರ ಪತಿ ತಾನ್ಹಾರ ಪ್ರಸಾದೆ ಮೋರ ಹಯ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ.
I worship Govinda. He is my Lord. Only by his grace am I empowered to create the universe.
ಮುನಯೋ ವಾತ ವಾಸನಃ ಶಮಣ ಉದ್ವಮಂತಿನಃ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕ್ಯಂ ಧಾಮ ತೇ ಯಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಃ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿನೋ ಅಮಲಃ.
Naked saints and sannyasis who undergo severe physical penances, who can raise the semen to the brain, and who are completely equipoised in Brahman, can live in the realm known as Brahmaloka.
ಆತ್ಮಂತರ್ಯಾಮಿ ಯಾನ್ರೆ ಯೋಗ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೆ ಕಯ ಸೇಹ ಗೋವಿಂದೇರ ಅಂಶ ವಿಭೂತಿ ಯೇಹಯ.
He who is described in the Yoga Shastras as the indwelling supersoul Atmantaryami is also a plenary portion of Govinda's personal expansion.
ಅನಂತ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕೆ ಐಚೆ ಏಕ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಾಸೆ ತೈಚೆ ಜೀವ ಗೋವಿಂದೇರ ಅಂಶ ಪ್ರಕಾಶೆ.
As the one sun appears reflected in countless jewels, so Govinda manifests himself as Paramatma in the hearts of all living beings.
ಅಥವಾ ಬಹುನೈತೇನ ಕಿಂ ಜ್ಞಾತೇನ ತವಾರ್ಜುನ ವಿಷ್ಠಭ್ಯಹಂ ಇದಂ ಕೃತ್ಸ್ನಂ ಏಕಾಂಶೇನ ಸ್ಥಿತೋ ಜಗತ್.
The personality of Godhead Sri Krishna said, "What more shall I say to you? I live throughout this cosmic manifestation merely by my single plenary portion."
Prabhu 1 to 20, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji. Very beautiful citations, Mataji and Prabhuji. Okay, so divine. Thank you so much. Okay, we shall move on to the next part. We are ahead of the schedule. Okay, so we shall move on to the Japa session. Okay, for Japa, can I request all devotees just kindly unmute and chant if you are doing loudly? And can I request anyone to do Panchatattva mantra, please?
May I, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Ram Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If anyone is still chanting, we'll complete them in the background. So meanwhile, we shall move into the next part of our program. So meanwhile, we have got devotees, Prabhavati, Ji Mataji, Raj Lakshmi Mataji joined. Hare Krishna Mataji, Prabhu. Okay. We shall move on to the next part. That is the Kirtan. Okay, can I request Dineshwari Mataji to sing in the Kirtan?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, share Prabhuji.
Began to change their appearance.
Some you have in mind, Mataji, or
Others multiplied.
Shall I do Mahamantra only, Prabhuji? Or
Yeah,
shall I do something other else, Prabhuji?
you can do Mahamantra, Jai Radha Madhava and Mahamantra, Mataji.
Yes, sure, Prabhuji. Thank you. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girvaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girvaradhari, Yashodanandana Brajaranjana, Yashodanandana Brajaranjana, Yamuna Tira Banachari, Yamuna Tira Banachari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunja Vihari, जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी. Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So beautiful, Mataji. Very nice lesson. Thank you so much. Okay. So we shall move on to the next. So next we have got Guru Vandan and Mangalachan Premadvani. Rajalakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
So what would you like to do, Mataji? So your choice, Mataji. Guru Vandan, Mangalachan Premadvani. What do you want to do, Mataji?
I'm happy for anything, Prabhuji, whatever you say.
Would you like to do Guru Vandana, Mataji? Or you
Yeah,
will
sure.
for that kid?
I will give a go, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Okay. And then for the Mangalachan page, Sandeep Prabhuji is going to lead, and Gauringi Mataji is going to lead the Premadvani prayers.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sandeep Prabhuji is outside. Sorry, Prabhuji.
Yes, then you can do Mataji.
Sure, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Rajalakshmi Mataji, when you're ready, Mataji, for the Guru Vandana.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah.
We all follow behind you, Mataji.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. One line by line, Prabhuji, isn't it?
Yes.
Sure,
Line.
Prabhuji. Sure. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. Yeah. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Shri Guru
Shri Guru
Charana
Charana
Padma
Padma
Kevala
Kevala
Bhagati
Bhagati
Sadma
Sadma
Bandhu Mui Savadhana Mate
Bandhu Moi
Moi
Savadana
Savadhana
Mate
Mate
Jahara Prasadi Bhai Ye Bhava Toriya Jaye
Jahara
Jahara
Prasade
Prasade
Bhai
Bhai
Ye
Ye
Bhava
Bhava
Turiya
Toriya
Jai.
Jai.
Krishna Prapti Ho Jaha Hote
Krishna Prapti Ho
Prapti hoi
Vijaha
jaha hoite.
Hoite.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Satma
Shri
Guru
Guru
Charana Padma
Padma
Kevala Bhakti
Bhakati
Satma
Sadma
Pando Muni Savadhana Mate
Vandamoi
Vandamoi Savadhanam Mate
Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitte Te Koriya Aikya
Guru Mukha
Mukha Padma
Padma
Vakya
Chitte
Chitte
Te
Koriya
Koriya
Yakya
Na Kori Ho Mane Asha
Arna Kori
Kori ho
Mani
mani asha.
Shri Guru Charane Rati Yai Aise
Shri Guru Charan Rati Aise Mati
जे प्रसादे पुरे सर्वाशा
Ji prasadi puri sarva asha
चाकुधना दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
Dilo joy
प्रभु से
janme prabhu se
दिव्या ज्ञाना हृदय प्रकाशितो
Divya jnana hridaya prasito
प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
Prema
Ma bhakti jaha hoite avidya vinasa jati
वेदे गया जहाँ चरितो
Vedi jaha charito
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधम जनार बंधु
Sri
Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu
लोकनाथ लोके राजीवना
Lokanath Lokira Jivana
आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पाद छाया
Aha Prabhu Karunaya Deho More Pada Chaya
बेजशा गुशुक्ति भावना
Ebe Tribhuvana
श्री गुरु चरणा पद्मा केवला भक्ति साधमा
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
बंधो मुई सावधाना मते
Moi Savadhana Mate
श्री गुरु चरणा पद्मा केवल भक्ति साधमा
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
बंधो मुई सावधाना मते
Bandha Moi Savadhana Mate
जय 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 प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Srila Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Gurudev.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai,
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
My sincere apologies. I'm sure like I might have done quite a lot of mistakes, not like singing in a right ups and downs with the melody. I'm sorry, but I will next time I will do my best. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
You
Hare
did very
Krishna.
nicely, Mataji. Very beautifully sung, Mataji. It's a different tune, but it is very nice. When you are singing with love, that matters. Krishna is
Thank you,
very happy.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Thank
So
you.
devotional, Mataji.
Oh,
Very
thank you.
devotional. Thank you. That is the main thing.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Very beautiful, Mataji. Hari.
Very divine, Mataji. We haven't got this kind of tuning to do it, so Prabhupada is so happy, Mataji. We
Prabhupada
always
might be
following the,
thinking.
all the disciple tuning. Your one is so different, Mataji, so melody. Thank you,
Oh,
Mataji. Hari
thank you so much,
Bol.
Mataji. Prabhupada might be
Hare
thinking this,
Krishna.
this Mataji is just mixing with her own lyrics. He might be laughing. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, and now can I request with that Sita Sundari Maharaji, Hare Krishna Mataji, then we can now the Shiva Prabhupada. Okay, Gayatri Mataji, would you like to lead Mataji? We all follow behind you. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया
Om
Ajnanatimirandhasya
Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya
Ajnanatimirandasya
चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः
Chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai gurave namaha.
श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले
Sri
Sri
Chaitanya
Chaitanya Manobhishtam Yena Yana Bhutale.
स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्
Swayam Rupa
Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Sopada Antikam.
वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च
Vandeham
Sri
Shri
Guru
Guru
Sri
Shri
Kamalam
Padakamalam
Vaishnavamscha
श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम्
Shri
Sri
Rupa
Rupam
Rupam
Sagrajatam
Sagrajatam
Sahagana Raghunatha
Raghunatham
Anvitam
Sajivam
साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम्
Sadvaitam
Sadvaitam
Savadutam
Sadhutam
Harijana Sahitam
Sahitam
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Devam
Devam.
Devam
श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च
Sri
Sri
Radha
Radha
Krishna
Krishna
Padan Sahaganalali
Sahaganalita Sri
Vishakhamvitamscha
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते
He Krishna
Hare Krishna
Karuna
Karuna
Sindhu Dina
Sindhu
Bandhu
Dina Bandhu Jagatpate
गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते
Gopesha
Gopesha
Gopikanta
Gopikanta
Radha Kanta
Radha Kanta Namaste
तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी
Tapta Kanchana
Saptakanchan
Gaurangi
Gaurangi
Radhe
Radharishwari
Radharishwari
वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये
Vrishabhanusute
Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च
Vancha
Vanchakalpatarubhishta Kripa Sindhu Evacha
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha
नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले
Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale
श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने
Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine
नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे
Namaste
Namaste
Saraswati
Saraswati
Deve
Devi
Gauravani Pracharini
निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे
निर्विशेषा
Nadi
Paschatyadesatarine
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Chaitanya
Nityananda
Prabhu
श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama Rama
Rama
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
Hare Krishna
राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
you, Prabhuji. Thank you, all devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji.
We shall move on to the next is the Srimad Bhagavad. Gauringa Mataji, would you like to lead Mataji? You all follow before.
Sure, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Shall I start, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रील एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
जय
Jai.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
जय
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
नाम आचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai.
इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की
Jai.
वृंदावन धाम की
Jai.
मथुरा धाम की
Jai.
नवदीप धाम की
Jai.
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की
Jai.
गंगा माई की
Jai.
यमुना माई की
Jai.
तुलसी देवी की
Jai.
भक्ति देवी की
Jai.
संकीर्तन यज्ञ की
Jai.
बृहत मृदंगा की
Jai.
समवेत भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरे हरे
Hari Bol.
all glories to the assembled devotees.
हरे
Hare Krishna. Hare
All
Krishna.
glories to the assembled devotees.
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna.
All glory to Sri Guru and Gauranga.
Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol,
Very
Hari
special
Krishna.
Prabhupada.
Haribo.
Hari Hari Bol.
Okay. Very beautiful Gauri Mataji. So nice.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
It's so beautiful. And here we got Jai Mataji joined. Hare Krishna Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhupada. Thank you for joining.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So, with that one, all Mangalas and prayers are done. So, we are going to move into the next Chaitanya Charitamrita today. So, second chapter. So, in this the second chapter, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is describing how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so within this sequence, we have covered 1 to 4 shlokas in the last session. And here he is offering his prayers to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even a child can have all kinds of knowledge. He can cross all the Vedic scriptures, the Vedic knowledge. This is Siddhanta Sagaram. And then that is Sri Chaitanya Prabhu Vande Balopi Yadanagraha Tare Nana Matagraha Vyaptam Siddhanta Sagaram. Taren is that he can cross all kinds of the knowledge. Nana Matagraha Vyaptam Siddhanta Sagaram, by mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then after that, he mentions about how the devotees are. They are comparing with the very birds which are always taking the shelter of the rivers. Rivers are just like that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Katha, and devotees are just always hearing with so much of enthusiasm. Okay, so this is Krishnot Kirtana Garanattana Kalapa Atojani Bhrajita Sadbhaktavali Hamsa Chakra Madhupa Shreni Viharaspradam. So Hamsa Chakra Madhupa Shreni Viharaspradam. They will always dwell in those area. Sadbhaktavali, comparing with the Hamsa, Chakra, Madhupa, Shreni. And Karnanandhi, Kaladhvani Nirvahatu. So Karnanandhi, Kaladhvani Vahatu me Jihva Maruprangane. Jihva Maruprangane. In those areas, in the banks of that river, all these devotees where this Chaitanya Katha is going on, they will take pleasure. Shri Chaitanya Dayanide Tava Lasallila Sudaswadhuni. Tava Lasallila Sudaswadhuni. Rasallila, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, it is flowing nectar. The river of the nectar is flowing like a river. Swadhuni, Sudaswadhuni. And where all the devotees take pleasure to hear. Likewise, Krishnadas Kavaraja Goswami is comparing. So after mentioning that, he is offering his obeisances to Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, that one. And then in the next fourth shloka, where he described about the Tritiya Shloke Radhakari Vivarana, Vastu Nirdesha Rupa Mangalachara. So this is Tritiya Shlokera. So now, in the first chapter, Vande Guru Nisha Bhaktanisha Misha Avataraka Tat Prakasham Tat Chaktihi Krishna Chaitanya Sanjakam, offering his prayers to all the gurus, and then Guru Isha Bhaktan, devotees, Ishan, the Supreme Lord, and Tat Chaktihi, Isha Avatarakan, also his expansions, Tat Chaktihi, his energies, Tat Prakashamcha, all these things, Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam. So he's offering his obeisances. And in the next verse, he's offering his obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu in the second shloka. The third shloka, it is the Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishri Tadupyasi Tanubha. That shloka, here he is mentioning that about the third shloka. He is going to describe more in this one. We have already passed the first chapter where we have discussed this shloka, and every time in the Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers, we recite this shloka. Okay, so but here in the first chapter, there was not much description or purport given by Prabhupada, but that is described here as Krishnadas Kavaraja Goswami is going to describe further. Okay, so this is the fifth shloka. Okay, so can I request anyone would like to recite this one? It's in Bengali, so we got a Bengali devotees here. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji, Prabhuji. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah. Jadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapashatanubha. Will it recite all together?
Yes, Mataji, we shall.
Okay.
Yadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadasya
Tanubha.
Ja antarjami purusha iti sahasrangsha vibhavaha.
Yatmantaryami Purusha
Vibhavaha.
ঐশ্বর্যে পূর্ণ ইহ ভগবান স্বয়মং
षड्भैश्वर्ये पूर्णो जयः भगवान् स्वयम् अयम्
ন চৈতন্যাৎ কৃষ্ণ জগতি পরম তত্ত্বম পরমিহ
न
चैतन्यात् कृष्ण जगति परतत्त्वं परमिह.
Prabhuji, 3 times or is it okay?
That is okay, Mataji. For now,
Thank
we all
you.
take turns, Mataji. Can I request Jai Mataji to lead now? Second.
Yes, okay. Jod Advaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapya Asya Tanubha
Yadadvaitam
Yadadvaitam
Brahmopanishadi
Brahmopanishadi
Tadapyasya Tanubha
Ya Atmantarayami Purusha Iti So Ashamsha Vibhavaha
Atmantaryami Purusha iti Purusham Savibhavaha
Shad Aishwaryaha Purnoya Iha Bhagavan Sa Swayam Ayam
Tadaishwaryaihi Purno Yeha Bhagavan Tasvayam Ayam
Na Chaitanyat Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Param Iha
Na
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Krishna Jagati
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Gaurangi Mataji, would you like to lead Mataji now?
Sorry, probably a little bit difficult. Yed Advaitam Brahma Panisadi Tatapi Asya Tanubha
Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasya Tanubha
Ya Atmanotaryami Purusa Iti Sayamasa Vibhavaha
Ya
Atmantaryami Purusha iti Purvasham Shavibhavaha
Tad Aishwaryahi Purano Yad Iha Bhagavan Sa Abhyam Ayam
Tadaishwaryaihi Purno Yeha Bhagavan
Bhagavan
Tasvayam
Swayam Ayam
Na Chaitanya Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Param Iha
Na
Na
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Krishna
Krishna Jagati
Jagati
Paratatvam
Paratatam
Paramiha.
Paramiha.
Very good. Very nice, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Okay, Gayatri Mataji, would you like to do next, Mataji, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Shiv Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasya Tanubha
Yad Advaitam
Advaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasya Tanubha
Ya Atmantaryami Purusha Iti Sosyam Savibhavaha
Ya
Atmantaryami Purusha iti Survashyam Shavibhavaha
Atmanantaryam Purusha iti Yama Vibhavaha
Shadaishwaryai Purno Yah Iha Bhagavan Saswayam Ayam
Tadaishwaryaihi Purno Yeha
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
Swayam Ayam
Tasvayam
Ayam
Na Chaitanyat Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Param Iha
Na
Na
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Krishna
Krishna
Jagati
Jagati
Paratatvam
Paratatvam
Param
Paramiha.
Paratatvam Paramiha.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Sorry, my mistake.
Very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much. Rajyalakshmi Mataji, would you like to lead now, Mataji?
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Yeah. Yad Advaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadi Api Asya Tanubha
Yad
Yad
Advaitam
Advaitam
Brahmopanishadi
Brahmopanishadi
Tadapya
Tadapyasya
Asya
Tanubha
Tanubha
Ya Atmanantaryami Purushasa iti so Syamasa Vibhavaha.
Yatmantaryami Purusha iti Sovasyam Vibhavaha.
Aishwarya hi Purano ya iha Bhagavan sa Swayam ayam.
Tadaishwaryaihi Purnayaiha Bhagavan Tasvayam Ayam.
Chaitanyat Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Param iha.
Na Chaitanya Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Paramita.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Shall we lead this time?
Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasya Tanubha.
Yadaitam
Brahmopanishadi tadapasyatanobha
Yatmantaryami Purusha iti Sovasyamsha Vibhavaha.
Yantaryami purusha iti shahabhava
Tadaishwaryaihi Purnayaiha Bhagavan Tasvayam Ayam.
ayam iyam
Na Chaitanyat Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Paramiha.
na chaitanya krishna jagati paramita.
Very beautiful. Okay, so we shall go and read synonyms. So here what it means, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is known in three aspects: Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna, he himself, who is source of all of this. Okay, so for that one, synonyms and translation, and it's a long purport, we shall all take turns to read. Okay, so synonyms and translation. So one devotee.
May I, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay. Jat, that which, Advaitam, without a second, Brahma, the impersonal Brahman, Upanishadi, in the Upanishads, Tat, that, Api, certainly, Asya, his, Tonu, the effulgence of his transcendental body, Ya, who, Atma, the super soul, Antayami, indwelling Lord, Purusha, the supreme enjoyer, Ithi, thus, Sa, he, Asya, his, Amsha Vibhava, expansion of a plenary portion, Sat Aishwarya, with the sixth opulence, Purana, full, Ya, what, Iha, here, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sa, he, Swam, himself, I am, this one, Na, not, Chaitanya, the Lord Chaitanya, Krishna, then Lord Krishna, Jagati, in the world, Para, higher, Tattvam, truth, and Param, another, Iha, here. That's translation by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Ki jai. What the Upanishads describe as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body, and the Lord known as the Super Soul is but his localized plenary portion. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Krishna himself, full with six opulences. He is the absolute true, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. It's so beautiful. So maybe we can devotees can take turns to read purport one paragraph by another paragraph like that in a sequence. Okay, Gaurangi Mataji, would you like to read the first paragraph, Mataji? Okay, if Mataji is not immediately available, Gayatri Mataji, would you like to read the first paragraph, Mataji? Or Jay Mataji?
The compilers of the Upanishads speak very highly of the impersonal Brahman. The Upanishads, which are considered the most elevated portion of the Vedic literatures, are meant for persons who desire to get free from material association and who therefore approach a bona fide spiritual master for enlightenment. The prefix upa indicates that one must receive knowledge about the absolute truth from a spiritual master. One who has faith in his spiritual master actually receives transcendental instruction, and as his attachment for material life slackens, he is able to advance on spiritual path. Knowledge of the transcendental science of the Upanishads can free one from the entanglement of existence in the material world, and when thus liberated, one can be elevated to the spiritual kingdom of the Supreme Personality of Godhead by advancement in spiritual life. Hare Krishna, thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, thank you.
Jai, thank you, Mataji. We got to share Mataji join. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you. Hare. Would you like to read the second paragraph, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, I can read here. Just a second. The beginning of spiritual enlightenment is realization of impersonal Brahman. Such realization is affected by gradual negation of material variegatedness. Impersonal Brahman realization is the partial, distant experience of the absolute truth that one achieves through the national approach. It is compared to one seeing a hill from a distance and taking it to be a smoky cloud. A hill is not a smoky cloud, but it appears to be one from a distance because of our imperfect vision. In imperfect or smoky realization of the absolute truth, spiritual variegatedness is conspicuous by its absence. This experience is therefore called Advaitvad, or realization of the oneness of the Absolute. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji. Okay, so next can I request Rajalakshmi Mataji to read next two paragraphs, Mataji?
Sure, Prabhu. The impersonal glowing effulgence of Brahma consists only of the personal bodily rays of the Supreme Godhead, Sri Krishna. Since Sri Gaura Sundara or Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is identical with Sri Krishna himself, the Brahman effulgence consists of the rays of his transcendental body. Similarly, the super soul, which is called the Paramatma, is plenary representation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Antaryami, the super soul in everyone's heart, is the controller of all living entities. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 15.15, wherein Lord Krishna says, Sarvasya cham hrudis Sannivisishtaha. I am situated in everyone's heart. The Bhagavad Gita 5.29 also states that Bhaktoryam Yajna Tapasyam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram, indicating that the Supreme Lord, acting in his expansion as the Super Soul, is the proprietor of everything. Similarly, the Brahma Samhita 5.35 also states, Andhana Andhanantarastha Paramatmanu Chaitanyantarastam. The Lord represents everywhere within the heart of every living entity and within each and every atom as well. Thus, by the super soul feature, the Lord is all pervading. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, very nicely read. Okay, now Gaurangi Mataji, are you available, Mataji, to read now? Okay. Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sorry, last time I thought it was Rajalakshmi Mataji. I couldn't hear. Thank you, Prabhuji. Furthermore, Lord Chaitanya is also the master of all wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation, because he is Sri Krishna himself. He is described as Purana or complete. In the feature of Lord Chaitanya, the Lord is an ideal renouncer, just as Sri Rama was an ideal king. Lord Chaitanya accepted the order of sannyasa and exemplified exceedingly wonderful principles in his own life. No one can compare to him in the order of sannyasa. Although in Kali Yuga, acceptance of sannyasa order is generally forbidden, Lord Chaitanya accepted it because he is complete in renunciation. Others cannot imitate him but can only follow in his footsteps as far as possible. Those who are unfit for this order of life are strictly forbidden by the injunctions of the Shastras to accept it. Lord Chaitanya, however, is complete in renunciation as well as all other opulences. He is therefore the highest principle of the absolute truth. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so later on, after all completing, I would be requesting devotees, whoever has read those paragraphs, we are going to explain that one. Okay, in a sequence. Okay, can I request Gaurangi Mataji, are you available, Mataji, now?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, so let's read these two paragraphs, Mataji, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. By analytical study of the truth of Lord Chaitanya, one will find that he is not different um, from the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. No one is greater than or even equal to him. In the Bhagavad Gita 7.7, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, Matha Parataram Nanyat Kinchit Asti Dhananjaya, O conqueror of wealth, Arjuna, there is no truth superior to me. Thus, it is here confirmed that there is no truth higher than Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. The impersonal Brahman is the goal of those who uh, cultivate the study of books of transcendental knowledge, and the super soul is the goal of those who perform the yoga practice. One who knows the supreme personality of Godhead supersedes religions of both Brahman and Paramatmana, because Bhagavan is the ultimate platform of absolute knowledge. That's
Okay,
it, Prabhuji?
that's it, Mataji. Thank you,
Okay.
Mataji. So maybe later I will ask you to explain, Mataji, whatever you have read these two paragraphs. But before you, devotees will also speak. Okay. Next, can I request Sita Sundari Mataji, like this paragraph?
Yes, Prabhuji. The personality of Godhead is the complete form of Sat Chit Ananda, full life, knowledge, and bliss. By realization of the Sat portion of the complete whole, unlimited existence, one realizes the impersonal Brahman aspect of the Lord. By realization of the Chit portion is complete whole, unlimited knowledge. One can realize the localized aspect of the Lord, the Paramatma, but neither of these partial realization of the complete whole can help one realize Ananda or complete bliss. Without such realization of Ananda, knowledge of the absolute truth is incomplete. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Do you have Ramlala Prabhuji, Mataji?
Puji is there. Are you able to? He's lit. Sorry. Yes. He is sick today more. Okay, please.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah. This verse of the Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is confirmed by a parallel statement in the Tattva Sandarbha by Srila Jiva Goswami. In the 8th part of Tattva Sandarbha, it is said that the absolute truth is sometimes approached as impersonal Brahman, who is, although spiritual, is only partial representation of the absolute truth. Narayana, the predominating deity in Vaikuntha, is to be known as an expansion of Sri Krishna, but Sri Krishna is the supreme absolute truth, the object of the transcendental love of all living entities. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Very beautifully read. Okay, so now I am going to ask the devotees, whoever has read from synonyms and translation. So devotees take a turn to explain what we have read and what Krishnadas Kaviraja Goswami means here. Okay, so starting with synonyms and translations again. Sita Sundari Mataji, please.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, that which the continuation of the fourth one, the here Advaita means without a second. There is no second. Ishwar ek o advitiya. Ishara ek o advitiya. That means he is one and there is unique and there is no second one.
Do you know any Brahma Samhita?
Yeah. Ishara Parama Krishna.
Yeah, that is certain another thing.
Remind me. Okay. Brahma, the impersonal Brahman. So here there is 3 stages of realization: impersonal Brahman, and Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. So he is all of them. These are the steps. So he is also the impersonal Brahma. Upanishadi, in the Upanishad, So what is in the Upanishad, the first verse that Purna Om could you recite that one, Prabhuji? Om Purnam Ada Purnam Idam. Sorry, I can't remember the verse all. That in Upanishad it is stated at the very first sloka verse that Ishwar is complete. He is it is the invocation. Yeah, he is the incomplete. Ada Purnam. He is always complete, because when it is found in the past times of when he has he had 16,108 wives, but he was present at the same time simultaneously in every all of the queen's room. Yeah. Om Purnam Ada Purnam Idam Purnat Purnam I Uchate Punyasya Purnam Ad Adaya Purnam Avashistate. That means he is the avatari. He is the source of all incarnation. And another example what I am trying to give, that when he could present in everywhere simultaneously and in equal in quality and quantity. So from that it is proved that Krishna is full, always full, complete. So I am reading the translation. The personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. And because he is completely perfect, all emanations from him, such as the phenomenal world, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete itself, because he is the complete whole. Even though, Prabhuji, could you little bit go up, scroll up, please? Okay, yeah. Even though so many complete units emanate from him, he remains the complete balance. So only Krishna can be full, complete. So without him, he is complete and he is perfect, completely perfect. Yes, Prabhuji. Then we can go back. Yeah, in Brahma Samhita also it is stated, Advaitam Achyutam Anadi Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusha Navojovanancha Vede Sudurlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhakto Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So this is one of my favorite verse. So yes, I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas, but obtainable by pure, unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purusha. Yet He is a person possessing the beauty of blooming youth. So beautiful verse. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. That, api, certainly, asya, his, tanubha, the effulgence of his transcendental body. Yeah, who, atma, the super soul. Ananta yami, indwelling Lord. Purusha, the supreme enjoyer. And Lord, only Lord is Purusha. And other, all demigods, human being, all are in fact, in this material world, we only like copy the spiritual world. In fact, all the Purushas who are human beings, who claim that they are Purusha, but all are Nari, Noro Nari. And only the Purusha means the supreme enjoyer, who enjoys. So only Lord Krishna is the enjoyer. Otherwise, all are we are the servant. We give the pleasure to Krishna. So who enjoys? Only Krishna is supposed to, no, not supposed to, he is the supreme enjoyer. Yeah, we are the servant of Krishna. Iti, das, sa, he, asya, his, amsha vibhava, expansion of a plenary portion. So from him, all the plenary portion, other everything is expanded. So from the first expansion of Krishna is 3 expansion: Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Karanadakshaya Vishnu. Am I right? No. Okay, so that I am not going. It's very difficult, but all are expansion from. Yeah, and Balaram is first expansion. So from Balaram, all other expansion is happened. So it's a very difficult part. I am not going to enter big part. Sat Asharya, without the sixth Sat Asharya, with the sixth opulence. So only Krishna possesses the sixth opulences, that all wealth, all beauty, all potency, all beauties. I told beauty, strength and renunciation. At the same time, he possesses all wealth, all beauty, all everything. Because some other demigods, they can have some wealth, some beauty, some like strength, but no one can possesses all the 6 qualities. And at the same time, Krishna can renunciate everything. So this is the most difficult qualities, I think, and unique qualities, that who can renunciate? Only Krishna can renunciate. He has everything, but at the same time he can renounce. So this is the unique quality of Krishna himself. Purana, Purna, he is Purna. Just we read from the Upanishad, the first one. He is completely full. He is always full. He is expanding himself, but at the same time he is full. Yeah, who? Iha, here, Bhagwan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the meaning of Bhagavan is another, that Bhaga means qualities or opulences, and Ban means who possesses. And which are the all qualities? Yes. Bhaga means opulences, just like we sometimes speak Bhagavan. Bhagavan means who has all opulences. And all opulences, how many opulences? Mainly six categories of opulences, which possess only Krishna. So, wealth, strength, bala, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. These are the six qualities of Krishna, of Bhagavan. Will I go through this paragraph, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, you can just read up to here, this one. I think
Okay.
later we will give chance to the devotees as well, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You can read the shloka and the paragraph.
Sharyasya samagrasya vijyasya jasasya ज्ञान वैराग्यस्य चैव सन्नाम भगवान् इति guna. So, Vishnu Purana, it's stated this, that Bhaga means opulence, just like we sometimes speak Bhagavan. That comes from the word Bhaga. Similarly, Bhagavan means the owner of all opulences. That is called Bhagavan. There are nowadays so many Bhagavans, but they are not owner of all opulences. Maybe partly, but God means, Bhagavan means samagrasya. Samagra means complete. One rich man can claim that I am owner of so many crores. Another can claim, no, I have got 1 or 2 more crores more than you. Other may say, so on, go on. But nobody can claim that I am the owner of the opulences. But in the Bhagavad Gita, you will find Krishna claims, Bhaktaram Jagga Tapasyam Sarvoloko Maheswaram. Sarvoloko Maheswaram means the supreme proprietor of all the lokas. That is admitted by the Shastra. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So beautifully explained, Mataji. Okay, so this is again.
So will I go back, Prabhuji, or other devotees, they will continue?
Yes, other devotees will take turn.
Yes, please.
You wanted to say any statement, Mataji?
Sorry?
You wanted to conclude any words, Mataji?
So here, there is no doubt that Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, and he is, according to the Upanishad, according to Bhagavad Gita, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he is the he is Avatari, he is the source of all incarnation, and Krishna himself, there is no doubt that Krishna himself is, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, who possesses all the 6 opulences, and he is absolute truth, Sat Chit Ananda. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Very beautifully explained. So out of 6 opulences, renunciation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has exhibited that opulence more
Yes.
than others.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so now the first paragraph.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I
Mataji.
was just going to say, Mataji has said, completed everything. It's so nice. I can keep on here listening to her. So what I can get from this is the in this first paragraph they're talking about the impersonal Brahman feature, the Paramatma feature. So the three forms of the three features of the absolute truth that we say, which consists of Brahman, the first level, where it says Upanishads, which are considered the most elevated portion of Vedic literature, are meant for persons who desire to get free from material association and who therefore approach a bona fide spiritual master for enlightenment. So, for neophytes, or maybe some people believe that the effulgence is what there is. That is the supreme being that they should be worshipping. But there is a higher level than that, which is Paramatma, who's sitting in our heart and almost like two souls sitting together in our heart, our own soul and the Paramatma soul sitting side by side. So that is the second level of realization. But higher than that, we should be aiming for higher than that. So there is a complete Bhagwan. There is the form, the Bhagwan who has got the form, qualities, name, everything. And that is the Bhagwan that we should be aspiring to or praying to, because that is what there is. And we shouldn't just be satisfied with just the Brahman form itself or Paramatma, because there is a complete whole that we should be. The Lord has a name, and just, Nam Chintamani. So we can say that the Lord's name, form, everything is Krishna himself. He's just no different. But to really get it, so we can understand a few things, but to really understand on a much deeper level, we should be taking guidance from a bona fide spiritual master, because only with his mercy and Krishna's mercy, then that you have said many times in the past as well, that bhakti lata bij will grow. So that is my understanding, that then only that knowledge and that mercy, when we get with that knowledge, then we would be able to free ourselves from material entanglement, because currently we are full of it. And the more we stay into Krishna consciousness, then slowly our anarthas will start going, and we will start thinking more, will progress a bit more, will advance a bit more in our spiritual life. That is my understanding from this, Prabhuji. Sorry.
Okay, and then further.
Sorry, I mean, I can just give my own example as well, that, and I'm sure other people may find that as well, that as more and more we read and hear Shravanam, Kirtanam about Krishna, then we don't feel like parting with it at all. We just feel like a whole day, I just want to keep on doing this and not do anything else. So that is the situation there is. But so to get more knowledge, though, to understand a bit more, we would need the guidance as well from the spiritual master. Sorry, Prabhuji.
Okay, very beautiful, Mataji. Very nicely explained. So receiving knowledge from the bona fide spiritual master. Brahmande Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. Guru Krishna Krupaya Paya Bhakti Lata Bhija. So we need to just push ourselves into that lineage of the Guru Parampara,
then the knowledge will be revealed automatically when regularly we hearing from the devotees from our Guru Parampara. So then more reflections, more realizations. One can experience this one. And in the Brahma Bhota stage, negation from negative to the neutral, all the negative conceptions are gone. Now, later on in the Paramatma, okay, now Lord is with us within my heart. That is one thing. And then there are also not much of actions of Ananda. And then later on, whenever he is engaged by the spiritual master in different activities, it is further. Those are like worshipping of deities in the temples. Okay, the personal activities. Again, in the early morning, Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. The third shloka. Can anyone says that one? Shri Vigraharadha.
Shri Vigraharadhananityanana Shringaratamandirmarjanado Yuktas Bhaktamscha Niyunjato Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam.
Very beautiful. Yes. So spiritual master will engage in the spiritual activities. There we would receive the Ananda, all the Ananda. And eating again, next shloka, Chaturvida.
Survita Shri Prasado Swada Triptan Haribhakta Sangam Tritvaiva Tritin Devo Tritin
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Yes. Okay. Here eating nice prasadam among the devotees association. Again, another source of happiness. Okay. So in such a way, all this morning, those prayers, it gives the pleasure. These are all spiritual activities that happens when we are approaching the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the deity worship, knowing that, and personally offering all our services to the Lord and spiritual masters in the guidance of spiritual master. Okay, very beautiful, Jai Mataji. Nicely explained. In such a way, one will be freed from this material entanglement and then elevated to the spiritual kingdom of Supreme Personality of Godhead by advancement in spiritual life. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, we shall move on to the next paragraph. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Second paragraph. Usha Mataji. Hare Krishna, Usha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu. I was just
Yes.
didn't know. Sorry, Prabhu. I can't explain like how the ways Sita Sundari Mataji explained and Javet Mataji was explaining, Prabhu.
Yeah, you
I
explain in
can't.
your own way, Mataji. We are hearing devotees' personal understandings and their explanations. We do not have to uh, uh, be similar to other devotees.
Yeah, but I just say that like when the smoky clouds which covers and then we can't see properly, but when the clouds be not there is a no cloud like a sun when the if there is a sun, but the when cloud covers the sun and then we can't see the sun, but when the clouds go away then we can see the sun. So same like here how we have a realization about the absolute truth about that about so Advaitavada that experiences or the absolute truth. What is the absolute truth? So as Vikasuri Mataji was explaining about that Krishna is all. He has Shadeshwarya, and then we say Purnamidam Puran. He is always Purna. So here, Prabhu, I couldn't get more, but I think that was I could understand, Prabhu.
And do we accept this Mayavadi's philosophy, Mataji?
No, Prabhu, we don't accept the Mayavadi philosophy. We just accept that the Madhva Gaudiya Sampradayas, and then we just say that I think,
Yes.
Prabhu.
But it's there, one point, we accept Mayavada philosophy up to Brahma stage. Up to Brahma stage. And further we advance, like Paramatma and then Bhagavan. We straight away go to Bhagavan. Okay, very beautiful. And there are so many spiritual variegatedness is conspicuous by its opposites. And would you like to read this one, Mataji? I don't know, but if you're on phone, it may be possibly. This is emergence of Krishna in the Golok Vrindavan as a beautiful luster. And then when all demigods headed by Brahma and then Vishnu, Shiva, they're all going to see Krishna. Whenever they have crossed 14 gates of Golok Vrindavan, entering into the inner chambers of Radharani's very beautiful palace where Krishna resides. But they're all waiting for Krishna's presence there. So whenever Krishna comes, they do not see Krishna. They see only the luster of Krishna. So here, that is very beautiful. Maybe is it possible for you to read this, Mataji?
The sloka, Prabhu, or the
Not
translation?
just only translations.
Okay, Prabhu. I just make it a bit blurry, but I can try. Oh,
this is
oh
describing.
Narada. Yeah,
Yes.
oh Narada, the house was decorated with crores of invaluable crores, yeah, and beautiful colossus of gems and diamonds decorated with vases of gems, and the sweet sound of music was emerging from the same. The wind and other musical instruments were being played upon mm, upon with that one, Prabhu, right? With the beating of the double drums, and their sound was quite pleasant. The songs relating to the glory of Radha and Krishna were being recited. All the goods were surprised with the look of these astonishing types of houses. They listened to the sweet music there and witnessed the best of the dance. All the goods stood there attentively, and they felt attracted towards the sound of the music. Thereafter, the goats spotted a gem-studded, beautiful lion throne, which was as vast as a bow. It looked circular from all the sides. Various types of small vases made in gems were fixed to it. The astonishing typical of puppets. The flowers and the artificial forests were painted in the same. O Brahmana, they witnessed an astonishing type of the mass of luster which resembled the future of crores of suns. It was shining like the divine um, flames, and its glory was spread on the height of 7 tala trees. The mass of luster could stretch away the tejas of all and was pervading the entire ashramas. It was all providing the need of all that could dazzle the eyes of all. Sorry, Prabhu, it was a bit
Yes.
small.
Very
Thank you,
small,
Prabhu.
Mataji. Yes.
Thank you.
You want to continue, Mataji? One more paragraph.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay. Uh, wait.
At the sight of.
At the sight of the blissful one, the eyes of uh, all the gods were filled with tears, and hair on his body stood and ends. They could have a glimpse of the success ahead. All of them bowed before the mass of luster. Thereafter, all of them got up and went closer to the mass of luster and looked at it quite carefully. O Narada, while looking at it carefully, the hands of Brahma, the creator of the universe, were automatically folded. He made Shiva to. Thank you, Prabhu. That's more. Okay. Shiva to all the gods have emerged from your eyes.
This one. Stand
Okay.
on. Shiva
What was
to
it?
stand on.
Okay. Stand on his right and Dharma to his left, and with their mind filled with devotion, all of them started offering praise to the Lord, who is beyond the comprehension of everyone and is the great soul.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So this is they are just now seeing only the luster of Krishna, luster or the effulgence coming from the Krishna's body. They could not see it yet. So this is all the descriptions of the luster of Krishna's body. So there, Brahma is glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahma is saying that I bow in deference to the form of luster, who happens to be the bestower of the boons, the cause of the boons, and the cause of all creatures. He is the one who happens to be the prosperity for all the prosperities, bestower of prosperity and the base of all of them. I bow in reverence to the same luster. The one who is all pervading, uninvolved, the form of Atmana, and beyond the comprehension of all, indifferent and the subject of discussion for everyone. I bow in reverence to that luster. The one who is of visible and invisible Brahman, the form of flame, eternal and everlasting, having no qualities as well as possessing all the qualities. I bow in reverence to such a type of luster. The one who is manifesto beyond description and manifest, the Supreme One, the one who moves at will and is the form of all. I bow in reverence to such a type of luster. He is the one who takes to three forms because of the three qualities, Sattva, Raja, and Tamaha. So all the gods have emerged from your race. You are beyond Shruti, and therefore no one can be aware of your true form. Therefore, the one who is the base of everyone, the form of everyone, the cause of everyone's without seed, and is the cause of end of everyone, and is beyond measures. I bow in reverence to the divine luster like this. You are from all the qualities, the only goal, are discussed by the people of wisdom always, but how can I describe your invisible form? I bow in reverence to such a form of Tejas. You are formless as well as with form, having the organ of senses and without them. You have no witness, but you serve as a witness of all. I therefore adore the form of Tejas. You move at all several places without feet. You can see everything without the eyes and can eat without the hands and the mouth. I bow in reverence to that luster. The intellectual are unable to truly visualize the form described in the Vedas, but even the Vedas has conceived him beyond description. I therefore adore the form of that Tejas. You are the one who is Lord of everyone and is otherwise also. The one who happens to be the beginning and end of everything, who happens to be the soul of everyone and also behave otherwise. I adore the form of that Tejas. So these are all described. Lord Brahma, he is offering his praise to the effulgence of the Krishna's body. Okay, there is very beautiful descriptions. You keep on going that glorifications, but later on, slowly Krishna takes back that luster, so that demigods can see Krishna's beautiful form later on. So this is what I wanted to mention here, because it is described Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasa Tanubha, the effulgence coming from the Krishna's body. Okay, so that is as here in the whenever people see this hazy cloud from a very long distance, and then when go nearer to that forest, then they would see there are it appears the greenery, something like very closer. When you actually enter into the forest, you would see there are so many ashramas, people living there, and sages and ponds and birds, animals, so many things. This is the variegatedness. That is likewise the effulgence of the um, Krishna's body. It is just like a hazy cloud. When we go nearer, it is next level is the Paramatma aspect. When we enter into the spiritual abode of Krishna and see the person, the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, with all his entourage and his servants, Radharani. So this is all spiritual variegatedness. But it is conscious by its absence in the first level, in the Brahman stage. So this is this experience is therefore called Advaitavad, or realization of the oneness of the absolute. Okay, they can't see this variegatedness. They will stop at just only the effulgence. Thank you so much, Usha Mataji. Next, we shall go to the next Rajya Lakshmi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah. So here clearly we are highlighting, okay, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Sri Krishna, he himself. So who really identifies the aura of, okay, the rays of his transcendental body, clearly identify with the proper realization of, okay, divine personality. Like if they have like smoky clouds as explained in the previous paragraph, they can't really see and they can't accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also as a Krishna. So it has to be, okay, clear skies and also with the clear vision and also with the dedication. The next paragraph, they are clearly calling out, like I think Mataji, Sita Sundari Mataji and Usha Mataji and Jai Mataji, they have clearly touched upon, okay, soul and super soul. They are sitting in our heart next to each other. So super soul, we can clearly see the super soul if we have very close to him. Like, okay, if you are just seeing from a remote or at a distance, we can't really see the supreme personality and his divine qualities and all. And once we are very close to him, and then we can see, okay, the divine personality in all the living entities. That's why, okay, all the beings are existed, because once the soul is away from the body, it is like that. So they are telling, okay, in Bhagavad Gita, different chapters like 15th chapter and also 5th chapter, Krishna clearly says this, okay, I am situated in everyone's heart. But it is very hard for the people to identify the Paramatma in their own Atma. That's why all these chaotic situations are happening around the world. So unfortunately, yeah. So we have to identify the super soul in our soul. Then only we know the importance of the Paramatma and we will be closer to spiritual path and everything. And he is the proprietor of everything. We may think, okay, so this is my palace, this is my car, this is my job and everything. But honestly, we are just a simple servants of the Paramatma. But we do think, okay, we are the queen and king and something like that. But if we completely surrender, like as I think Sita Sundari Mataji clearly explained, The Supreme Personality Godhead is the enjoyer of everything, and we are the servants to Supreme Personality. He's the complete proprietor. If he wants to make a beggar, he can make it as a king also. Even he can make a king also as a beggar, because that is everything is in his hands and control. But it is very hard for the people to accept because we are entangled in this material and also so many illusions and everything. Similarly, here the Brahma Samhita also clearly stating here, Adhantara Stata Paramanu. Yeah. So here clearly they are calling out in every atom and every particle also Paramatma is there. So that's why, okay, we always say, okay, eating non-vegetarian and all the stuff, we are killing those animals. So we should not hurt anybody, either living or any creature or anything, because Paramatma is present in all the living entities. So the super soul feature is the Lord all pervading, because the super soul is in every living entity, but we have to identify and we have to respect and we have to go along with the super soul and come closer to Krishna. Not like, okay, seeing like a distance cloudy mountains. We have to see with the right divine bhakti. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so nicely reflected in these paragraphs. Okay, so here one point, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is exhibiting his out of 6 opulences. One opulence is the renunciation. Aishwarya Vairagya Yasho Bodha Vijeshriya. Vijeshriya Purtamaham Prapadje. Aishwarya Vairagya, complete Vairagya, renunciation. Again, later on in this chapter, we would see one of the shloka which describes that one. I think later on, 20 or something like that, we would see that shloka as well, that he is renouncing everything and then leaves to the forest likewise. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibiting Vairagya opulence. And also there is a difference between, what is the difference between individual soul and super soul? Individual soul is the bhuta, jiva bhuta, whereas super soul is the drashta, or the overseer of the activities of a living entity. The bhutendri antahakaranat pradana jiva sanjitat, he is called jiva. And atma tata prudak drashta bhagavan brahma sanjitaha. Prudak drashta, he is the overseer of the activities of a living entity. He is brahma sanjita, he is super soul. Again here, sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha vedesha sarvairahameva vedjo vedanta kurudveda videva chaham. So Lord will give the remembrance and forgetfulness, everything by staying in the heart. According to the desire of a living entity, he will give either remembrance or forgetfulness. Okay, that one again, further, bhoktaram yajnatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram Suhridam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shantirmuchyate. When one really realizes, we also read all the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, understand Bhagavatam, but when we realize that one, Lord is the bhoktaram yajnatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. When practically realizes, then the shanti, suhridam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shantimruchyate. At that time, one will attain the peace. When we realize that, when we really accept to the heart, then we become peaceful. Shanti mrutyati. But if we are not getting happiness, that means we have not yet realized it. We are still progressing to that point. Otherwise, anxiety. I want to do that one. I want to do this. So many things in the life. Okay, no one is cooperating me, no one is listening me, I'm doing rightly, but no one is follows me. I'm telling right, but no one follows. These things would happen. Okay. But because of those things, the anxiety would arise. There will not be any peace. Okay. Again later on Krishna says, but hara bhaktasya kuto mahgunaha. Okay, but here when we realize that one, Jnatmamam Shanti Mrutyati, then the complete happiness will come, the peacefulness. And the Supreme Lord, He Andantarastha Paramanuchayantarastam. He is in the universe and He also enters into each and every atom. Paramanuchaya Antarastam. Okay, so likewise He is all pervading. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully explained. Okay, so now Gayatri Mataji. Who has read this paragraph? Is Gayatri Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, I read this one, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Already all Mataji has explained so beautifully, Prabhuji, and you also explained very beautifully. So what I understood, yes, yeah. In this, what I have understood is like Lord Chaitanya has took sannyasa, as we are all from that time we are talking about how Lord Krishna is full of all opulences like wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. But when it comes to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is the one who is showing us the renunciation, like how full, complete, purna in the renunciation part. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted his accepted sannyasa when he was 24-year-old in Katwa, Bengal, and he was a householder actually, but then he transformed himself into a wandering monk and dedicated his whole life preaching the Sankirtana movement because we are all fallen souls in this Kali Yuga, and to bring us back to the love of Godhead, he took the sannyasa. Even though in Kali Yuga it is not recommended to take sannyasa, but he took sannyasa because when we in 16th century, it was very much like people would follow a sannyasi who has renounced his householder, like as a householder he has given up all the materialistic way of living and all those things, so people would easily follow him. And we should only follow but not imitate. That also we should remember that. And in Kali Yuga it might be very hard for anyone to become a sannyasi, but even though being in a householder life, we can still follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's footsteps just by chanting. And even though we live in as a householder, we can still not get too attached to all these things. So that is the one thing what he has set an example for all the humans who are fallen souls here. And Lord Rama, in this paragraph, it is explaining that Lord Rama is an ideal king. As a king, he set an example, but Lord Chaitanya has took up to the sannyasa, and he set a beautiful example for everyone and gave wonderful principles in his own life. And also, why did he take sannyasa? Because first of all, to attract everyone. And also, when he took sannyasa, he took sannyasa in the Mayavada principle only. But then he slowly changed himself. He converted even Mayavadis to personalism, like how to pray the Lord and everything, how to go back to Godhead with love, not to become an impersonalist and just go and merge into the Brahman effulgence. So that was not his preaching. So only with the service, how we can serve the Lord, and he has beautifully given us all this, how in Kali Yuga we have to be chanting, and that's the only way we can go back to Godhead, and also with love and affection. And he showed him, he has set an example because he was constantly chanting, and also he was very much he got into that ecstatic state where he used to cry and tremble and faint in ecstasy while singing and dancing in the kirtans. So all this, when we can see him and when we can follow his footsteps, it is hard for us to go to that point where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was, but we can at least we can at least try and at least give up some material attachments and try to chant our 16 rounds every day, and those kind of things we can try, and also follow the shastras as well. And those who are unfit for this order of life are strictly forbidden by the injunctions of the shastras to accept it. So that's what we can only follow him, but not to try to imitate him. And this kind of, also, as we were talking about the opulences, I was just thinking that he's not just full, he just don't own all these things. It is not just that he owns everything, but he is also, he actually expands. And many times we have seen that when gopis are serving him with love and affection, his beauty is increasing because of the ecstasy. The gopis' ecstasy is also increasing, and his beauty is increasing as they do. So we don't have those kind of things, because we get a little bit of everything, because as we are part and parcel of Krishna, we will not be increasing our beauty. As we grow old, our beauty actually diminishes. So all these things, like, health and those kind of things, go downhill. But for Krishna, it actually, he can expand. Also, one more example I wanted to give here. We have a Jagannath temple, and day before yesterday, when we were talking to the Mataji and Prabhuji, they said that since so many years, last time we went for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Gaura Purnima, we went to the temple, and there were so many devotees, and it's just a small area where they have built a temple. They have a house and a big yard. In that yard, they have built a temple, small temple. When we started going to the temple like 5 years ago, it used to be like only maybe 20 people maximum, not even 20, 15, like that. And this time it was like hundreds of people came there, and it was little cold that night, and we were all telling them that, oh my goodness, now it is so many devotees are coming. The temple has to be little bit bigger, and then only it will be easy to fit, otherwise it's so hard. I don't know how you can do. And like 3 days ago when we called, the Prabhuji said that they were looking into the papers, and they came to know that they got like a few feet, 10 feet of land which was theirs, which since so many years they are living there, which they did not realize that land was belonging to them. And now they got to know that 10 feet of land is theirs. And I'm like, what? Krishna has expanded their land. That's what I was thinking. Like, Krishna can do anything, any miracle. This feels like a miracle, but for Krishna, this is like nothing. He can expand the opulences. He just don't own, because he can actually make it bigger and nicer. Like, he can be more beautiful. He can expand. When we bring the groceries from outside, from the like all the vegetables and milk and everything, when I'm putting, there is not enough room in the fridge. How can we fit everything? But we cannot make the fridge bigger. But if Krishna was there, Krishna can make the fridge bigger. So that is what he's not just owning those things, but he can make it more bigger. So with his glance itself, he can create this whole material world. So he can actually expand everything. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in here we are just speaking about why he took the sannyasa, and why he is so humble and ecstatic love for Krishna. And his mission was to deliver the fallen souls of the Kali Yuga through chanting the holy name. So we have to follow his footsteps and try to be humble and give up this materialistic way of living and try to go back to Godhead. So that's all I have understood, Prabhuji, from this particular paragraph. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity to speak a little bit about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely explained with your realizing and real-time examples. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Again,
Thank you, Prabhuji.
When Krishna, he speaks to Vyasadevans that aham eva kvachit brahman sannyasashramam ashritaha haribhaktim grahyami Kalu Papa Hata Naran. I will accept the sannyasa and then taking the Hari Bhakti, and then I will kill the sinful intentions of the people of age of Kali. Okay, so this is again later on. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared on the request of Advaita Acharya and many other for the sake of the devotees. Okay, again he has completely Tyaktva Suduschaya Surepchita Rajlakshmim Dharmishtaryavatsa Yadagadharanyam Maya Murgam Daita Yepsa Manvadavad Vande Mahapurhate Charanaravindam. Later on we are going to see that shloka as well. So he has left all of his appliances like his home and his wife Vishnupriya and his mother. Okay, and then completely renounced it. Okay, so that is, we would see, Yada Pasyaha Pasite Rukma Varnam Kattarimisham Purusham Brahma Yonim. And whoever sees that golden form of the Lord, they will be liberated. Yada Pasyaha Pasite Rukma Varnam Kattarimisham Purusham Brahma Yonim. Okay, these are different kinds of descriptions about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where about again he appeared only for to expand the Sankirtana movement. Kalo Sankirtanagami. Okay, so that is the beautiful part of it. Thank you so much, Gayatri Mataji. Okay, we shall go to move to the next small 2 paragraphs. Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
So would you like to explain, Mataji, what you have read those 2 paragraphs, Mataji?
Maybe I cannot explain Prabhuji. All Mataji and you explained very nicely, but I cannot remember. But Prabhuji, I cannot, Prabhuji. No idea.
Okay, that's fine, Mataji. Any words, in your own words, Mataji, you want to say about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna? In your own words.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You can speak in Hindi, Mataji.
Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna is same power, supreme power is Krishna Godhead, Prabhuji. Then also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and here Lord Krishna is Lord Krishna is very higher. Then he nobody going his position, nobody going on his power, Prabhuji. I understand that one. Then that's it, Prabhuji.
Very beautiful, Mataji. We have one statement, is Mattaha Parataram Nanya Kinkidatti Dhananjaya. There is no higher truth than Krishna.
Yes. Greater than Krishna, higher than Krishna, nobody can go there, Prabhuji.
Yes, there is no one equal, no one greater.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Very beautifully explained.
Hare Krishna, Gauranga Mataji, can I ask a little thing?
Yes, Prabhuji. Very well.
Who is the higher than Krishna?
Nobody, I think.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Who can beat Krishna? Who has a stick on her hand?
I don't know, Prabhuji.
Who can take
You know, of course, you know. Who wants to bind Lord Krishna? You know that.
But understand, no understand, Prabhuji.
No, who Hindi bola hai. Who can beat Krishna or who wants to bind Krishna? Hindi bata.
कौन डांट सकती कृष्ण को, कौन बात सकती कृष्ण को? उसका माँ, उसका माता.
Damodar.
क्या
Yashomati Mata.
हाँ यशोमती माता जी यशोमती मैया no यशोदा मैया
Jashoda Maya ki,
जय
Krishna Kanaya ki,
जय
Hare Krishna, Jadinanda ki,
जय
ah, Jai. You know that is the. If you know that, that is very nice. It's very good.
थैंक यू
It
प्रभु जी
can give us pleasure. It can give us pleasure. That means we can. It is not our desire to bind Krishna, but we like to attach to Krishna. Is it not? And another example is in the Ratha Jatra. Who wants to take a rope of Krishna, of Jagannath? Who wants?
यशोदा मैया
No, that is all gopis. All gopis, not to going to Dwarka or his Lord Krishna's palace. Wants to bring Vrindavan. Actually, to brings our heart. Is it not the Ratha Jatra? We are not pulling Krishna. We are pulling Krishna. Is it not?
Yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he pulls with so much of love in the mood of Radharani.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
बोल प्रभु जी
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
हरि बोल
या आप बोल सकते ना, आप आता है. Hare Krishna.
Hare. So, you wanted to add any comments, Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna. Yeah. I like to tell, but I don't know whether everybody has patience. But actually, I want to maybe some repetition. But even though if it is repetition is a transcendental word, we need to know that. That is actually very important. It does not mean everyone tell us and I can copy that. I can mention that. That is for me is easier. But I like to say here it mentioned actually Bhakti Sandarbha. We cannot tell anything without Guru Parampara. Actually, we know every day we are praying. Even Prabhupada also prayed. Rupa Sanatan Goswami, taking always pray. Prabhupada always, even sometimes he cries. Rupa Sanatan Goswami, because he has desire to do something. Even the Mayapur temple to have the expansion of Hare Krishna movement in abroad. So this is the pure soul. And another example we are telling, এই ছয় গোসাইরে করি, এই ছয় গোসাই যার মই তার দাস, তাসাবার Father, no more panchagrash. Actually, whenever we take, we have to take the dust of Goswami. And who are the 6 Goswami? We know. But only maybe Rup Sanatan we know is a close associate of Mahaprabhu, Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And who else? Who else? We know that. And actually, another one, various scholar, who even Rupa Goswami, one person was signed by others, everyone. I am the scholar. I am the most intelligent person at the time, because nowadays we like to know who is the weight lifter, who can lift high amount, Olympic gold medal, who got. I can beat another person. I can lift that amount of amount of weight, heavy weight. But at that time, only one person who is known by only his intelligent is mentioned. Rajadar, Pandita. There is another text.
Kashmiri Prabhuji.
Vidyana Sarva Pujjate. That one I don't remember actually. This one actually one of the famous actually Prabhupada mentioned. Vidyana, who is the Vidyana, a scholar, he is worshipped by all. Only king is worshipped in his local area. King is, sorry, is it audible?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Okay. Only king is known by his territory, but as a scholar, he is known by all. Not only his territory, is more than a king. So at that time, one of the scholars, Digvijay Pandit or other, they defeated all. Even Rup Sanatan Goswami was thinking, why I spend time for this such kind of people? He signed. And whenever someone signed, he is known as, I defeated that person. I am the scholar than they're all. But Jiva Goswami has defeated. Anyway, this is I take introduction, but one thing is important. Why we have to say Jiva Goswami as Sandarbha, Bhakti Sandarbha. Is different Sandarbha actually. Tattva Sandarbha and Bhakti Bhagavat Sandarbha, Paramatma Sandarbha, Krishna Sandarbha, Bhakti and Priti Sandarbha. And why these are Sandarbha? Actually, everyone has different meaning, different purpose, different steps. Because Tattva Sandarbha actually, we have to know what is the truth. What is the truth? And source of knowledge. And second one, we have to know Bhagavat. Bhagavat, why you have to take Bhagavatam? Because of it is known as Shabda Pramana. Bhagavat. I will come back actually, and Paramatma also. That is, we know there's a Lord is exist in everywhere. Every Onu Paraman, that was is also recited by what is it? Jaivet Mataji. That is that is all at. And what is it? That one is every atom. He belongs to all atoms actually. So that one actually, and actually, what is it? And Krishna, Sandarbha is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and come to more practical and closer. That is Bhakti Sandarbha. How to reach, how to associate, how to connect with Lord Krishna, the Supreme Lord. First, we have to know sequentially. At the before it was at the already you mentioned, but I have to repeat. Was impersonal Bhagavan, God realization 3 level. Impersonal level, you have to know God as Supreme Lord as powerful, but they don't know whether Krishna is Lord, God or other thing. They don't know. Only they know there is something God, but who is God? Even as they don't know. That's why in the ISKCON development at the beginning, they mention as a God consciousness. And Srila Prabhupada mentioned, no, this is not our purpose. God consciousness, then people will say, my God, that God, and can bring in many, many God. No, is specifically is Krishna consciousness. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. And we have to know that. So actually, this is the Paramatma realization, and then, impersonal, then coming to Paramatma, then coming to God realization, Bhagavan realization, actually. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So that's why, and the Jiva Goswami is mentioned because other thing, what is it? I will come back actually, first one, because I will, it was mentioned as Tattva Sandarbha, because if I don't mention, it will not be cleared. That's why I am telling, giving little explanation. So Tattva Sandarbha, and it is actually the Tattva is coming actually Bhagavat Sandarbha, Paramatma Sandarbha, Krishna Sandarbha, Bhakti Sandarbha, and Priti Sandarbha. Priti is Satchid Anand, and the Priti is that is ultimately our final goal. So otherwise we cannot understand. And here it was mentioned actually in Chaitanya Charitamrita is a 8 actually coming from the 8th part of the Tattva Anushad. Why it is thought the 8th part? Actually, before we have to know that how we can do. Okay, if I don't connecting that, how we can do? We can do through our limited knowledge, limited. We cannot do. Why? Because our senses are imperfect, our knowledge is limited, our life is limited. Manda bhagya, this, and our it is direct, actually direct perception, prataksha. We cannot do that also. So actually, it is based on our senses, based on eyes, ears, and problem is our limited knowledge, and it is imperfect because our senses are imperfect. And it is illusion, and it cannot be, we cannot see that. It is, we cannot connect because our sense is limited. Why? This simple thing, I cannot see. If this room is dark, I cannot see. That's why my eyes is limited. Even my eyes is okay, but even I cannot see. I need another support. So that is, it is not correct way. And this is a logic. We can take many logic, many logic part, many assumption, but it is not perfect way. It's a logical way. We cannot. Before it was mentioned, what is it? Vedesha Durlava. Even we, even many logic, many things, many in Veda recitation, we cannot know Krishna. Only Krishna can give us through his mercy, then we can know that. And this Onuman we cannot do. And then finally we can come to the Shabda Praman. Without Shabda Praman, Shabda is coming from that is Guru Parampara. Is coming from Krishna to Brahma, Brahma to one by one is Narada, one by one is Vasudev, and then actually coming to our Guru Parampara. And we are very lucky that is in our Guru Parampara, there is a 4 class, but you will not go through this long discussion, but 4 class is bona fide. And our Mahaprabhu is our Gauriya, and that is Brahma Sampradaya. And because ultimately we go to Krishna, that is our connection. Actually, we can do, actually go to why it is 8 Anusad actually, because first thing we have to know, this is a tattva. When you know the tattva, we have to understand why it is like this. We note some introduction. Why it is, what is the logic. If it is not logic, people will say, this is God, this is God. You can come there. If you do this thing, if you practice this, then you will get it. But what is the praman? We know every where we need praman. Even we in the modern day, in the shopping center, if you go to shopping center, if I give to money, even 10 pound, 50 pound, doesn't whatever, and they want to check it whether it is correct currency or not. So they want to verify it. Otherwise, if person is not verified, then maybe it is false, it is fake, and fake is out of, it is ultimately zero, is only paper. That's how you need the praman. So it is very important. And another way to understand this is actually when Jiva Goswami mentioned, actually it is actually definition of absolute truth. What is absolute truth? Whenever we can take this truth, this is truth. For example, I was giving many times example is this is truth is maybe I can see sky is fall down the another part of this, maybe 2 kilometer far sky is merged with in the ground. This is truth. It is true. That is, I can see that is after 2 kilometer sky is fall down and merged in the ground. But is it not absolute truth? If I go 2 kilometer, I will see similar thing. I will see again 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer, even 20 kilometer. We can see similar things. So, but it is true, but not absolute truth. So this is one thing we have to understand, absolute truth. And actually, whatever we have to take the knowledge, and knowledge discussion about the absolute truth. If it is, that's why we can go back. It's a simple thing. Why it is absolute truth? Why you have to know that? Because Vasudev, he he wrote everything, Purana, Veda, everything, but he was not satisfied. And Narad Muni said, did you glorify to Lord, Supreme Lord? Said, no, you have to glorify him. Then, what is that? It is Bhagavata Purana, Amala Purana. And that is it was defined properly. And one person can read, follow Bhagavata. Then he can get ultimate goal. Even that is considered as a Pansam Veda. So he can get ultimate goal. And from the Bhagavatam, actually, we can understand the Chaitanya Charitamrita. That is always we have to remember 11.532 from Srimad Bhagavatam. We take that reference. This is Gauranga Mahaprabhu is a Supreme Lord. He came in this world, Sangha Panga, with his, and he is a golden color of Lord. It's a very nice, sweet, and taking without weapon. Only weapon is no arms, no iron, nothing. Only iron is to melt the heart, even a demon. Jagai madai uddharila. Even the big demon, they become elevated, delivered, and then it is example of even we can take example. Even he can get 100 score in the exam. We can give example of our children, encourage them. Okay, this boy, he has no good some many example. He is the lowest level on this class, but he can get a top level. So then other student can encourage. So in this college, this is the Jagai Madai was the worst. And that is he follows scripture, but he follows scripture according to which one is the worst thing or the most sin, then he practice that. So that is that he practiced, and then Mahaprabhu delivered. Nityananda is excellent, really merciful, and he gave them mercy. That is, please forgive him, because this story about Nityananda is very merciful. So that's why is ultimate knowing that what is that? Our prem, bhakti prem, priti prem. So that is and actually whatever ultimately whatever we are telling, the eighth only said, actually it was mentioned shabda pramana. Whatever logical way, reasoning, classification of Paramatma, different way, valid meanings of knowledge, but actually eighth only said it was Jiva Goswami mentioned Shabda Pramana, actually scriptural testimony. And this is the highest authority of human perception. Sorry, Sita Sundari is giving alarming to stop now. Maybe other devotees may be annoying, but anyway, I have to mention because few word, otherwise it will not be complete understanding. But actually it was another two Anusid, actually two side by side to mention. Actually, identification of the is what is the who is the Supreme Lord, Supreme Scripture, actually Bhagavatam, Amala Purana, I am repeating, and conclusion of the Bhagavatam, to love, to connection, to love, to know it is glorification of of a devotee and Supreme Lord, and we have to follow that. Then we can get really ultimate goal is our to love or to satisfaction. Satchid Ananda is Anandamai. Our soul is our nature of soul is Anandamai. We want to Ananda. But whatever we are taking Ananda in the material things, we cannot. And how to get Ananda is blissful only to connection with Supreme, to Seva, to service, to hearing about Krishna Katha. Hearing about Krishna Katha is Anandamai. About the glorification, his beauty, his everything is nice. And we become amazed. For example, in the cinema hall, whenever we are, if some people are going to cinema hall, in 2 hours, they cannot consider how the time was passing. Similarly, in the Bhagavad Gita, Parikshit Maharaj, 7 days, 7 nights was passing. He could not recognize how it was passing. Sorry that I am telling if it is, I don't know, my speaking is not right way, but actually we have to hear about Krishna Katha with the right way, right source, right way, right mood, right attention, right and right flow, and even we can correct way to hear about, and what is our practically we can apply in our life. That is the ultimate goal of life. So that is actually, I cannot go further way. Actually, it is mentioned actually. Jiva Goswami is a practical example. Another, I will come finishing this part. Actually, when at the beginning I mentioned, that is when Jiva Goswami challenged that Digvijay Pandit, and then after hearing Sarvabhaum, yeah, no, Digvijay Pandit, no, Sarvabhaum. Anyway, correct me. So at that time, when Rupa Goswami mentioned, Rupa Sanatana Goswami, they mentioned you have to out of this. You don't know this. We don't have time to spend this way, to challenge this way. This is mentioning actually this logical way. We don't like to challenge to others. It's not logic. It's a bhakti prem. It's coming from heart, not the outside knowledge. It's a material logic. We are not doing that. So you will be out of our place. And after that, whenever this out of this place, and Jiva Goswami was crying, always crying, because this is another way. And then uh, other people at the surrounding people, they mentioned one of the sadhu came here and he is crying. Actually, he is crying for whether he will get mercy, because his Gurudev, he was taking. So they were his guru actually, Rup Sanatan. And then, although they are the uncle, but even they are the guru from Jiva Goswami. And he was crying for that, when my guru is forgive me. And then this news has gone to Rup Sanatan, and then they came to here to Jiva Goswami, and they forgive him. So actually, this is the purpose, is actually whenever the uh, the Bhagavad Katha, we need to know correct mood and correct purpose, and we have to apply it. And exactly, it is melting heart to devotees, and it is really blissful. It is really blissful. Hare Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. A very beautiful explaining. So we keep hearing and hearing, feel to hear more and to hear more, Prabhuji. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, and thank you so much, Sita Sundari Mataji as well, for nicely explaining all the katha about Krishna.
Yeah, so this time so fortunate that he was allowed by Krishna to talk about him, to tell about him, because I was really scared when he will be attacked by his pain, but so fortunate. Hari bol.
Actually, Hare Krishna Prabhu is actually just one more point. Just few minutes before I was pain, because I could not talk correctly, properly. It was pain. But Krishna allowing me to speak. I don't know. It is actually, it was very painful. But now, whenever I was talking these things, I feel really is from your all of your mercy. That is, I was able to talk. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji. Yes, Krishna is showing his mercy upon you. Okay, so with that one, so this is Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasita Anubha Yatmantaryami Purusheti Suasham Vibhavaha Shadaishwari Hi Purno Yeha Bhagavan Sasvayamayam Na Chaitanyat Krishna Jagati Paradattam Paramiha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna. Okay, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami explained very beautifully. So, can you request all devotees kindly unmute on 3 Lord Haribols to Sita Sundari Mataji, Ramlala Prabhuji, Rajlakshmi Mataji, Gaurgi Mataji, Usha
To
Mataji.
all devotees and to
Amar
Among so
Hari
Hari Bol,
Hari
Hari Bol,
Hari
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so with that one, we shall move to the next part, Narasimha prayers. Do we have Usha Mataji to lead Narasimha prayers? Hare Krishna, Usha Mataji, are you available to lead? Yes, Mataji, would you like to lead Narasimha prayers? Mataji, will you follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Mataji.
Prabhu, can we read Prabhu?
उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्
Narasimham
नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं
भद्रं
मृत्योर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्
मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्
जय
श्रीनरसिंहं
नरसिंह श्रीनरसिंह जय जय नरसिंहदेव प्रह्लादेश जया
पद्मामुखपद्मभृङ्गम् नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
प्रह्लादलाददायिनि
प्रह्लादलादायिने
हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः
हिरण्यकाशीपूरक्षः
शीलाटङ्कानकालायि
शीलाटङ्कानकालायिने
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
Ito
इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह
यतो यतो यमिततो नरसिंहो
Yato
यतो यामि ततो
Yamitato
नरसिंह
बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
Bahe
पदे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
तव करकमलवरेण्यम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Avakara Kamalavareenakam Adbhuta Sringara
दलिता
Dalita
हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गा तेजवधृता
Keshavadrita
नरहरिरूपा
Naraharirupa Jaya
जगदीश हरे
Jaya
जय
Jagadish
जगदीश
Hare
हरे
Jaya
जय जगदीश
Jagadish
हरे
Hare
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे।
जय जगदीश नर हरि रूप, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे।
जय नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव।
जय नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव, जय नरसिंहदेव।
जय प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज।
जय
प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, प्रहलाद महाराज, जय प्रहलाद महाराज।
जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद।
जय
जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय
प्रभुपाद।
निताय गौरा हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताय गौरा हरि बोल।
निताय गौरा हरि बोल,
हरि बोल,
हरि
हरि बोल,
निताय
जय
गौरा
गौरा
हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताय गौरा हरि बोल।
हरि
हरि बोल, हरि बोल,
बोल,
हरि
हरि
बोल,
बोल,
जय
निताय गौरा हरि बोल।
जय जय श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय
भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय
जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की
जय
नित्य गौ प्रेमानंदे।
हरि
हरि
हरि बोल, हरि
बोल,
बोल, हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू प्रभुपाद।
Thank you.
हरि बोल, हरि बोल।
हरि बोल।
Okay, so thank you so much, dear devotees, for kindly taking part. So, though it is holiday time, you have taken the time to spend here to hear Charitamrita and participate and speak. It is so wonderful. Everything counts. Okay, thank you so much. So, with that one, we shall conclude tonight and see you tomorrow morning for Japa session at 5:30 a.m. Vancha
कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च
पावनेभ्यो
नमो
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
कोटेश्वर की
अनंत कोटि
जय,
वैष्णव
शिल
की
प्रभुपाद की जय,
शिल
हरे कृष्णा
प्रभुपाद की
जय, हरे
हरे
कृष्णा।
कृष्णा एवरीवन। हरि बोल,
हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल।